Hello, we have a game, and we're crossing our fingers that it's gonna not mess around with us today. Ooh, it's snowy. That's exciting. Might not stay. First half versus chaos. But I was gonna say, yeah, because humans versus early chaos, that's like not a terrible matchup, but if if they do get a few armor breaks and, obviously they have this, then their strength really comes into play. Gets very hard to actually do anything versus them. Looks like we are playing Old World Alliance, which is cool. I like them. 6. Ooh. Nasty. Yeah, some games you just break. Okay, I want to be positive here so far, because I'm not noticing any jerkiness, so I'm hoping that Citing Rick's advice has held out. Let's see. We don't seem to have petty cash. Let's have a quick look at their team. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So we've got a lineman with a skill of some kind. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so other than that, it's a pretty fresh team. So we're just gonna ready up and see what happens. Oh, we actually get to see his inducement money. I feel like I haven't seen that before. Instantly blocks didn't cause anything worse than the yeah, there's just no telling at that stage, right? The beauties of playing at low TV. Okay. Alright. That's pretty reasonable of him. Yeah, so far I'm actually pretty happy with how that we would normally already be getting some problems, so I'm crossing my fingers that we're just gonna have to change resolution when we play. We are gonna do elf defense. Get you back here. Do I just have one witch? No, I have 2 witches. There she is. Really need to sort out my formation again. No tackle, so I think I'm going to put our blodger on the front here. And then we do have a mighty blow now, which will be interesting to see how much of an impact that has. Blodge mighty blow, and then just a single blodger, and that's kind of it for skill. Well, no, we actually have block sidestep on the witch, so we're getting skill up here. Good. 2 sneakies. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. Well, that's good that you got out of that then, because that could have been problematic. Yeah, I know. It's honestly, it looks really good. I actually really like how this, considering all the questionable graphics with the game, I actually really like the way the snow works on this. It reminds you that it's there. I kind of like the frosting around the edge as well. Oh, really? Yeah. It'll probably be perfect weather now. Cheering fans. So somebody gets a reroll. I think it might be us. Oh, hang on. There's a press snuffle. Cause an injury by a faction. He gains 2 SPP. Oh boy. Okay, how did we get 2 kickoff events there? I guess at some point I just need to learn how all of this works. That felt like we got 2 kickoff events. Creo, you know the rules better. Was that what it felt like? Is prayer snuffle separate to a kickoff event? You just sometimes get the prayer snuffle as a side thing to kickoff events? I just don't know. Okay, this is being much less... Okay, it's slightly glitchy. Oh, I was all excited that it was being regular. We'll see if what happens with that. It's definitely better. Although, now every time I say that, it kind of goes a bit weird. Just a push there. TV difference is at least 50k after the inducement phase. You get 1 per 50k. Oh wow! Okay. That is interesting. 2 SPP for a foul, for a successful... Hang on, I have to remember what it actually was. Okay, so press if there's no team value at least. The team with the lower TV gains a blessing that's granted after a play. Okay, so that's just for him. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Did he start this team with no rerolls? Because I feel like he got a reroll as an inducement. Maybe I'm missing something. So you have... Maybe he got an Apo and I just wasn't... Okay. Okay, well that's kind of actually... I quite like that. During fans also kick-off event. Or prayer to enough... Okay. Okay. That's kind of making sense. Ooh. Okay, what does he have? Kick. Okay, fair enough. Decent skill. Not necessarily sure I'd take it this early, but it is decent skill. Both down would be a choice here. No, just going for the push. So if we move this guy... Well, the problem is if we move it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, it'd be quite a long way round. If she can go straight through... Cheering fans is a roll-off plus choose. Okay, so kind of similar to the old... I don't even remember what it used to be called. So interesting, changing the resolution has helped, but it hasn't solved the issue entirely. We're going to see if we can knock this guy over, and that will kind of affect what we do for the rest of the turn. We do knock him over, this is exciting. I'm actually going to stay here so we don't get in our own way. Then we're going to see if we can get rid of this guy. I'd use this other witch, but she's just too far away. I did the old four blitzes, no witch. So I think I started with 3 rerolls. Get him. Okay, nothing permanent, sadly. Oh, they have a slayer, but he's quite far away. No assist there. We could block this guy, I guess. Yeah, off you go. We'll actually stay to help guard the witch now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of cover back. Yeah! It's always a pleasant surprise to get opponents that leave players on the sidelines. I think I've had that a few games now. But we've got witch elves, we've got to take them, right? You gotta teach the new guys about getting too close to the sideline. I'm still getting a bit of that weird laggy thing, and yeah, it's better, but it's not fully improved. It's very annoying. I thought doing the resolution would help. I don't want to make the quality of the graphics really much worse in this, because honestly it's not great to look at. So I guess I have to work something out. Keep working on it. Yeah, I really liked the tree. I liked the tree plus... Oh, I see now what the deal is. He's got like 1 million subs. I was wondering how we had similar team values. So he had 4 subs. Wow. Because I was like, well, how can he only have 1 No, he has 0 rerolls. How can he only have 0 rerolls? So I think this player may just be very new to the game. Or, you know, experimenting with an interesting build, but they're leaving the guy on the sideline like that. But yeah, I quite liked the Old World alliance with... Is that really stupid? Bonehead, yeah. Can't re-roll that. Yeah, absolutely can't re-roll. Okay, yeah, keep it. Good. I liked the tree plus having a halfling on the bench. Tree, because it's just so much... Like, the tree is obviously... you know, a question player on Wood Elves. A lot of people take him. I can't say that that's a bad idea. But, obviously, he's a lot less mobile than the rest of the team. Whereas I feel like on this team... the tree's kind of cool because you don't have a super mobile team, so he kind of will act as more of a pivot for longer, it feels like. I mean, you can, obviously, if you're just bouncing around in your backfield, a tree for Wood Elves is still good, but there's often games where it feels like you end up running away from the tree, and that's kind of his involvement for the rest of the game. Tempting me into the witch hit here on the catcher. Now, if I could knock this guy down, I could get an assist over as well. So, we'll go with this guy. Oh, hang on. This guy first. Perfect. And we have to stay for the assist. Yeah, I kind of am wondering about trying to get a 2 dice. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can get a 2 dice if I can knock this dwarf over. Which I can. We gotta stay. We do have some dodgy GFIs here, though. The question will be, do we reroll if we don't knock him over? We do, that's a relief. Oh, very nice. That's very good. I think I'm actually going to pop him there. Yep, that's a 1 dice, I totally know that. And we're going to try and dodge through here to make this awkward. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with tying everybody up. Tempted to come through and try and tie up this guy, but it means also being on the ogre, and I just feel like I'm probably going to get myself killed. Wouldn't be surprised if he uses the ogre to blitz in here. Maybe I could have filled the other corner. This, I mean, if I'd been a bit more... it's tricky, because we have to go up through here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. With 2 dodges I could have done, actually. Yeah, I think he probably will blitz with the ogre. I think I'd be tempted to blitz with the ogre and then leave this guy free to try and get the ball. So I'd blitz this way. Yeah, that's not what I'd have done. So I'd have come in here and blitzed her to here so that my guys who are free over here could come and secure it. Whereas now, if he blitzes her and it comes out, he doesn't have a lot of people that can, you know, you're looking at dwarfs or a dodge off to... Got 1 human over here that can get to it. No pow, I'll take that. Does he jam in the only reroll? Might do. Because honestly, he's pushing me into a better position right now. Best thing for us to do this turn, unless he gets an interesting dodge off, is just to run away here. Just dodge off. Okay, okay. Yep, he went for it all. Now he's got to decide if he wants to put in that only reroll. OK'd himself. Okay. Alright. Go for this. Does he have block on this team? He does, so we'll take that one. And we'll follow. Get that mighty blow hit in. Doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I mean, we could try and do something fancy up here, but it feels like just using dodge is the way to go. Yeah, yeah, it's a big deal. That's easy to forget. Let's bring the witch around to be in a slightly better position, just in case this fails, and I think we're just going to go for it. How many guys has he got up there? He's got a few, actually, so how can we make that awkward for him? I guess if we can go through this guy, then we can get somebody over the top in their way. Didn't really work, if we're being honest. So now I've got to decide what to do. I think what we do is we attempt to elf this. Push is okay-ish. Gets us on the right side. Whoops, nope. See if we can free up another guy. Not really. I mean, kind of. Which is ironically in the way now. Suppose we can dodge this guy around, see if we can get him here. That's worth a reroll. That's a little naughty pair there. Doesn't really do anything for us, and we'll call it there. Yeah, exactly. We're elves. So, probably need to go in pretty fast unless he does something really crazy here. His ogre technically could have skilled up. I wonder if he's going for the if he's going for block. Could have had guard, which would have been quite useful actually. Small delf run after humans, nice. I mean, they are the way. I don't know what happened there. He seems to be carrying all his players for no reason. Was that a dodge or a... It was a dodge fail, okay. Let's see. Okay, where is our mighty blow? It's here. We do have a hit we can make, potentially. Which I sort of want to do. I think I'm going to take this in. Oh dear. Well, that's not great. Probably not worth it, honestly. This one probably is worth it. I guess what we can do is, like, protect the ball slightly. Like, we're actually playing properly. That'd be a good idea. Nothing doing. I actually kind of want to make this block. It might go wrong. It does go wrong. But we're not necessarily in a hurry to get in here. I don't mind making it a little bit awkward so he has to, you know, not be able to take his time to try and counter-score. Because that opens up the possibility of us throwing up a scoring threat. Having a chance for that instead. So I think we'll probably take it the next turn, which will give us 3 turns. It'll give us both 3 turns. But he'll be more on the clock. Yeah, Dark Elves are still satisfying to play. I guess there's not really any changes at all to them. Apart from, I guess, probably in the sense that some of the new skills and whatnot have changed, but... So that has the potential to change what's good and what's bad, but... Ooh. Well, I paid the price for stalling an extra turn there, didn't I? Anti-partner range of the match. I'm gonna take that. Because we want to try and keep our team alive. If we can. And I feel like we should be able to do this game okay. But yeah, now I'm feeling silly for not going in. Or maybe I should have dodged that guy off as well, but then the ogre's free to come after us. It's a tricky one. He'll be without rerolls as well, which makes things even more tempting. Kind of want to hit the Troll Slayer before we attempt to go in. If we can get an assist down there somehow. I guess we have the assist, we just need to cancel this assist. But we've got Mighty Blow. Getting the Troll Slayer out would be a good positional out. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I like it though. Oh. I'll regret that. So just in case, we are going to mark up some guys. Oh, I could surf this guy. Ah. I mean, it's probably wouldn't have come to anything. Okay, and then we'll go hit this Slayer and go in. I guess we'll stand this guy up. That's more like it. No, it didn't come to anything. Nothing else worth really having a go at here. Well, I suppose we could blitz something. Positionals. I guess I'd really like to hit this guy, but I don't have anybody left to help out with that. Blocker's actually probably more worthwhile. Or the blitzer, I mean. Because he has block. Okay, it was a good try. It was a good try. Oh, we got KO out of it. A lot of KOs. Cross our fingers that they don't come back. But they may well do. Alright, so nice start there. Still using the same old celebrations. Gets 2, so he gets the dwarf back, so it was kind of a moot thing. Let's move... I guess we'll pop this switch over here. Give her that line. Okay, let's see how he goes about this. pretty interesting team makeup here. I mean, you'd think maybe it was sort of set up to do lots of fouling or something, I don't know. Oh, there's a reroll going to somebody maybe. One of your players have had learner trait available for this drive is might, but oh dear. For this drive, okay, that's something. So he gets to choose who gets the mighty blow. That's not something that we needed. I mean, maybe it did. I do kind of wish it would say who was getting that benefit, because I must admit, I've not always quite known. And if you have a close game where you're kind of close TVs, you don't always even necessarily realise that you're the above. You're not paying attention. So, who got the mighty blow? I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. I see him. It's the guy at the back there. This fellow. The lineman. Interestingly, rather than the, like, this guy might have been who I'd have given it to. Does in chat. Yeah, I just don't... The chat kind of, like, sometimes scrolls by before, you know, you end up having to scroll back to see it, which I don't really like. But yeah, you can check, I guess. Alright. I do really like Old World Alliance. I must admit. Maybe it's just because they're new. I'd have been tempted to make that hit with whoever I gave Mighty Blow to, but... I guess that's just a, difference in opinion there. My hope is that we can sneak in a scoring threat. Oh, he failed to pick up the ball? No, he managed to catch. Oh, that's kind of fun. With the sure hands, you do see the little fumble of him trying to pick it up and failing. And then getting on the second attempt. I quite like that. Very much feels like he's going down the right-hand side here. He's kind of giving us a surf again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we do the same thing, we could actually potentially surf this guy. I suppose the question is, why wouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we bring the witch in here. Maybe even, yeah, as far as she'll go. Ouch, that's a stun. Well, there goes one of our potential scoring threat guys. Okay, we're not going to be worrying about that this turn, I guess. Oh, is there a guy here? Oh, there is. Oh, that's a bit of a pity. Let's do this. Because we need to push him out of the way. Because then we need to get somebody in here. Which I guess will be this guy. We have some potential here. Stay. Kind of committing ourselves pretty heavily to this flank, but we're elves, so... Whoops. There we go. Good start. Excellent. Okay, so off goes the mighty blow, which is nice. course, he might make us pay for this with a Troll Slayer. I can't GFI. I think I have to go down here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's tempting to... Yeah, I think my hope is that he's not experienced enough to kind of make it work to a surf. And even if he does... No, we should just leave him. Even if he does, it's not helping him score, right? If he puts the effort into coming down for a... He'd have to put a lot of effort in to try and get a surf from this position. I think if we take the risk of putting up here, I think the temptation is too strong. But here you'd need to you could surf this guy, but you'd have to come in from here and have somebody here and be marking up these. So it's a huge commitment to try and do that. So I don't think he'll do it. But now I am a bit worried that we're going to get the big reverse, which I don't like at all. But he's 2 turns, so he needs to get some stuff in scoring range. And we do have some blitzers sort of spaced out, but he could get away from us here. If he pops this guy down here or something, or comes over, passes, pops this guy down here, we are very limited in our options. Yeah, that's true, we have the second half. It'd be nice if he doesn't score, but not necessarily the end of the world. That's true, yeah, he would have to actually get pretty close. I kind of want to be able to play in snow every game. It's a lot more appealing. They just need to put out some little Christmas lights along the edges. Okay, he's having a think here. I think that's what I would do. Come down to here. I think you can still get that pass play in. Pass to this guy. Run him down here. Hit this with the ogre. Blitz this guy, and then we've got nobody in any kind of range. Oh, he did it. He's actually doing the thing. And it worked. So we're going to have to roll some dice here. I wonder if he's going to try and get anybody over here. I think 1, 2, 6, 7. Getting this guy down like here somewhere would actually be quite good. Oh, really stupid helps us out. If he doesn't knock this guy over, this guy is our best chance of ball retrieval here. I think we send the witch up as a scoring threat. It's a GFI, it's 1 GFI, but it's worth, I think it's worth trying. She can't influence this, so... Now this guy is not quite free. If he knocked down our blitzer, which is quite unlikely, this guy could make a play. GFI for our blitzer unless he... Okay, went for the brave play. So let's bring the witch up into scoring range. I guess we'll bring the other witch back as a possible you know, retrieval thing. I think dodging off with the assist makes sense. I may change my mind about that in a moment. So we need to do that. So we need this other guy to go here. Beautiful. He's probably saying unpleasant things about elves here. Could still technically score here. Oof, that'd be a double GFI. I think we just have to rely on him not... What is it going to be? Like a... It's actually quite difficult because of this guy, so that's like a... 5+... It's really unlikely that he scores here. If it happens, it happens. But the dodge off into the tackle zone where you also have the tackle zone on the ball is like double bad, right? And then you still have a GFI to make for a 3+ at the end, so you're looking at like maybe like a 5+, 5+, 3+. No, 5+, 5+, 5+, 3+, 3+. Which is doable. Oh, he's coming. Okay, he's going to make it a bit easier here. No, never mind, he's not. Don't hate that, though. Yeah, that's a lot better. I like that. Okay. So I think we come up to here, pass to this guy. I should have brought it further across. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, there's a gap through there. So if we blitz this guy off, we can pass to this guy. That could be a problem. Let's see. Hang on, this guy is actually in a gap right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can this guy get out of the way and make the blitz here? Yeah, he can. Okay, that's so much better. We will take that both down. Very nice. So then... Oh, my screen's locked. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I guess it depends who we want to level up, right? Which I guess would be this guy, because we want him to get tackle as much as we like this guy to get another skill. So, yeah, I think handoff... I need to do the activations, of course. Handoff. Then I need to do the pass activation. Well, there goes our reroll. Pass. Oh, elves. Oh, she almost caught it anyway. That would have been beautiful if we'd still caught it and then gone in. Still. That would have been very, very lucky, but it was kind of what we planned for. I guess that was a good example of the dangers of the new, passing rules, right? Yeah, exactly. That would have been very annoying for my opponent if we had fumbled the pass and then still been okay to go in. Yeah, I think we have to surf this guy, or try to. So it'll be dupe, dupe. technically, if we do that, we don't even need to, we don't even need to use the blitz on it. Oh, but yeah, okay. Well, if we move this guy out afterwards... So we move this guy... We don't need to move him. We do it all in one. Doop doop. And then we could technically blitz this guy and surf him as well. Double surf would feel pretty good. So we come in, doop doop, and then this guy pushed him off. I mean... If we can manage it, that would be pretty amazing. We do need some guys on the front, though. Oh, that's right, we're down a blitz, so that's why I'm struggling to find appropriate people. Okay. So, do. I mean, it could happen. Something horrible's gonna happen now, but we've done all we can to set it up. We need a lot of pushes, which are a lot harder to come by when you want them. KO stayed out, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's got kick. Nice. So probably should... Okay, brilliant coaching. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. So it is officially potentially on. I can't use a reroll on it. That's a good start. Very nice. Excellent start there. Where is his Slayer? He's there. Technically could surface, so I think I might just come round. Make sure that blitz is a little protected. Should be fine, but just in case. We should make this one, because this one's more likely to work. Hey, Titan Rick, how's it going? Oh, the camera issue is fixed? Is that what that patch was? Sounds like you've got lots of news that I haven't heard. We're also trying to do a double surf. We surfed a guy off on this side, off the kickoff, and now we're trying to surf a guy off the other side. Okay, we didn't get quite as lucky with that one. It would have been a beautiful turn. We'll bring you in. Whoops, nope, I don't want to foul. I hadn't noticed the camera thing, but it only did it sometimes, so there is that to bear in mind. I guess we try and pick up the ball first. No, we try and make the block first. Okay, there's those pushes I needed. Stay. Grell Badland. Are you doing GW paints? I'm pretty sure that says GW paint. So let's see. So the camera's fixed. So what you're saying is, yeah, I hadn't noticed it being weird. That's cool. That must have been what they did. I did wonder about the update. Also, on your advice, I did switch my resolution so that so it was the same as the game, and I think you can see, you can probably tell it's not as jumpy, but it's still a little jumpy. So I am thankful for it being partially there. Can't tell what triggers it to sometimes be a bit glitchy now, but it's so much better than it was last game. I'll give it that. Yeah. And I actually put the graphics up to high. Of course, now it's suddenly doing it. There's just no noticeable reason for it, so I wish I could see something that, like, made sense. But even when it does it, it's mostly the game is pretty smooth as it's doing it, which was a big thing. Okay, what's he going for here? Okay, this is the rush, and he rolled a 1. Also, I think this is him trying to counter surf. Which he's going to have some big regrets about if he's not careful. Oh, that's unlucky for us. I actually want to push so we could go here and knock him off. Maybe he'll re-roll. He's definitely a little new to the game here. Oh, he re-rolled into double skulls. That is, Did he actually? No, he just took the dub skulls, I think. Oh, and I have to pick. That's right. I was like, why is he not choosing? Technically could try and surf this guy, but we need to get rid of him first. Well, yeah, because I can't put this guy here. That's just crazy. Or we just try and surf this guy, which maybe I think is what we're going to do. Maybe I'll leave her here so he tries it again. I don't think there's anything else I want to do in the meantime. Blood Bowl 2 ladder will continue. There's no chalice in Blood Bowl 3, no ETA. Yeah, I guess, I guess it's liable to happen at some point because of, oh, we've knocked so many players off the pitch this game. It's liable to happen at some point because of, in the roadmap they're making private league tools and whatnot, so I suppose even if there's not like an official one, there may still be a semi-official, like, you know, a fan-made one. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I can't see a way to get an assist on this guy. I think for now we're just going to dodge off. Maybe move this guy up this way. And I might take this one dice. That was a bad idea. So they're also making their own stat site and app. Like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I actually did end up watching Andy Davo's, like, where are we at kind of review. And it was pretty promising, I suppose. You know, he didn't pretend that stuff didn't need fixing or anything, but it sounded like the plans that they have, assuming they keep going in the way they have, because they have actually done quite a lot for this patch, right? If they keep going at that rate, we will actually be in a pretty good place pretty soon. And then if they keep going with the stuff they're saying, honestly, the game would be in a better place than Blood Bowl 2 was. So, you know, that's all pretty promising, considering where we've been at, right? So, yeah, exciting times. You know what I need? I need this guy to score. Oh, yeah, I do. Or to get an injury, I suppose, on somebody else. Grelin Badland. That sounds like a brown? I think I could get away with calling this a Grelin Badland. Maybe not. Oh, giving us another surf opportunity here. I mean, the temptation is just too strong. Don't even need to do this one with a witch. We could do it with the ball carrier. Just knock him up here and then knock him off. I don't know. Oh dear! Don't get this guy up. Oh, this is very. Let's see what happens. Made it Silver Division. Not sure what happens. Okay, nice. Apparently, nothing really apart from it will affect your Okay, what can we do here? I wish the other witch was over here. I mean, we might be able to surf both these guys, depending on what this guy does. Right now, he's kind of in the way. Maybe he'll come over? Oh, the surprise foul. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's just... I can't see a way to make it happen. I think we're going to have to take the uninteresting option of... I wish I could get somebody around now. Probably should be concentrating more on what's going on with the ball here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, have a good night. I figure it's pretty late, so yeah, have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. It's good to get the news. I think we have to try and dodge this guy over here. Okay, now we can do the fun stuff. That's the stuff. There we go. That's a rush, so we will... I'm calling it that because it's calling it that. I'm not calling it that because I'm used to calling it that. I'm just seeing the name and maybe I'll adapt to it? I don't know. Just a push. I think we'll take that and follow it. Made that. Try not to roll a skull here. That's perfect. Can blitz the ogre. Oh, hang on. Now, when you said I could blitz the ogre... Sorry, I totally missed what was going on. Oh, I could blitz the ogre to get the... to potentially get the ball free. I just decided to be an elf and just rely on ones never happening twice in a row, even though it happens all the time twice in a row. Okay, he can push us away and then get through here. I don't know what his, how many more squares he's got left. Not enough, so that's nice. He went for it. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, we've got to try and surf this guy. I'm going to take the slightly... I'm being a bit brazen in this game. I'm going to take the brazen decision to... Oh no, I should just use this guy. I was going to use the ball carrier, but this makes a lot more sense. I honestly don't know if I've had a game with this many surfs. Maybe ever. Oh, and we could potentially hand off to the guy we want to score. Let's see, where can you get to? You can get to there. Hand off. Good catch, my friend. Let's do some witch hitting. Come around for a little added protection. Guess this witch should probably be somewhere on the field. No, just try and hit this dwarf. And I think we're looking... Oops, I made a dodge I didn't need to make. It's the kind of thing that in the wrong circumstances I'd be kicking myself about, but under these circumstances I'm kind of like being very brazen with it. I've got a guy down here I forgot about too. Wow, we're really beginning to get that outnumbering going now. I don't know how many players he's got on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, okay. I think all 4 of those we've actually just pushed off the field, right? As I remember. I gotta say I'm impressed that he's hung around. Because it's been a difficult game for him. What happens if we scroll in? Does that make it any more glitchy? Doesn't seem to. Get a slightly different viewpoint. I guess if we can, we'll score this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can. Our Mighty Blow guy hasn't done anything per se. His ogre's been okay, honestly. I was going to say not that great, but he's made plenty of hits. Guess that was a Slayer getting up. How many rerolls do we have? We have 3 rerolls. So I think we're going to blitz with this guy. We're going to kind of set up a little perimeter on these guys in case it doesn't go well. Then we're going to blitz with this guy, try and get... because we want to get him tackle when we can. Very nice. Nothing permanent there. And then I know I probably shouldn't, but I kind of want to hit with this switch, see if we can get her some SVP as well. Because right now all our witches have been doing is surfing people. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Give him another chance with the ball. "611 dwarfs." That's good. I don't know if I responded to that. Gets his KOs back, so his team is pretty much back to full strength. He is missing his thrower though. I think we will set up like this because we still got like half a half to go. But yeah, obviously the lack of rerolls and the game knowledge still developing here. Hopefully this has been a good learning experience vis-a-vis both the weather conditions and frenzy. Oh, we've had half our players knocked out. He's actually got the clock down pretty close to running out of time. But, I mean, that is what it's there for, in fairness. He's obviously just getting into the game. This is where the chat feature would be kind of a handy thing. Just to be able to, you know, help people out in that regard. Because there may be some things where he's wondered what's going on. I mean, he's got the basics down. I will totally take that KO. We've done alright for armor breaks, but we haven't been sort of successfully blocked that many times. So there is that to take into account. Let's stay in contact. After playing Blood Bowl 2 for so long, the countdown timer still puts the fear into you. So this might be a situation where this is like a learning thing through the game, right? Like, he's not put him here. So I'd like to think that that's like seeing what's going on. And was that a dodge? That was a double dodge. I think that was an accident. Yeah, he had to roll a 6 on the second one. That was pure accident there. I think he was trying to block. I bet he was trying to block and just misclicked. It took me a moment to realize what he was doing. I think that, yeah, that was one of those classic things where you like double click and you say run around him instead of hit him. But, you know, sometimes when you misclick you roll exactly what you need to roll. This is very aggressive. Is there a way through? It's a pity he didn't fall over because we'd have a clear shot on the ball. Oh, I guess we kind of do, actually. Unless he moves some guys across. We've got kind of like a stealth elf there. I don't know if he's noticed. We'll see with this last player if he has. I don't think he has. So what is the plan here? You've got dodge, so you could probably stay where you are. I think we're just going to go for this. That works for me. Yep. See where that ball's going. Oh, straight to him. Okay, nice. Well, in that case, you need to come around to here. Honestly, don't know. Oh, what did I... That was... Okay, I gotta watch out for that. That was a pathing issue. I think we're gonna make the 2 dice against here to see if we can get through. Will that be enough? I don't think it will. Maybe... I think we're going to have to be in the square that we'd need to go through. Can't go. Let's follow and see. My brain is having problems processing. No, okay. I made the right decision there. Sometimes I struggle to get a feel of what's going on with that. And then I think we'll just... Yeah, I like that. Try and pin this guy in place. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's unfortunate for him that we got the blitz off here because of the misclick, but it was very fortunate that his turn didn't just end as well, so... And he did still have players left that could have come over and blocked us off. I think he just sort of blanked on it. Maybe he didn't even realize that the ogre did that. Maybe he just figured he'd done a push or something, because it kind of looked weird as well. We can only guess. I'm expecting to get blitzed here and I'll probably go down, but we'll see. If we could, it'd be nice to grab a witch and go over there and grab the ball if that happens. Time will tell. Oh, rats. That's not what we needed. The old pow onto blodge. Okay, we're still alive. That's nice. Oh my. Oh, okay. I think he's just thrown all worry out of the window and he's just going for stuff now. Or he's clicking stuff too fast and not seeing what the dice rolls are. Because obviously that was, you know, not what you'd normally choose to do in that situation. Oh, the last minute, it just counts down the whole last minute. Wow, that's probably good, but kind of annoying. Maybe I might do it more, might do one every 5 seconds till you get down really close. The fact that the screen is entirely red and flashing is pretty good indication that you're running out of time, right? He still has the blitz available, so I imagine he's going to do it, but I just don't know. Okay, he went for the extreme option. I mean, he can't get in, so here's what I want to do. I want her to score. So what we're going to do is this. This. And do the handoff. Do a bit of that. And then see if we can get anything else over here to help protect. Probably not, because everybody's on the floor right now. Let's keep hitting this Slayer, who we've not been able to kill this whole time. Okay, we're having a quick pause here. There we go. Nothing doing, we'll come over here. And we're done. Okay, we've got one turn left to try and go in here. It might be tricky if he gets all these players up here, honestly. He's got a lot of free players to trap us in with. But that may not stop us trying. I really feel like he hasn't used his human blitzer enough. It's effectively the star of your team on this team, I feel like. He has not been doing enough for my taste. He should be making every blitz that he can. I mean, I'm sort of crossing my fingers that he runs out of time here. But he is going to have plenty of flashing red lights to get him to hurry up. Ooh, that's not good. That makes things a lot easier for us. Well, do we do any hits first? I think so. Can I make anything like a... No, I don't see a 3 dice, so we'll go for the hit first, because obviously XP on this guy would be very handy as well. And we don't need a reroll for the... Nope, nothing doing. So in we go. Yeah, rough game, but, you know, obviously it's a very suboptimal team build, which does not help anything. KO comes back, which is good, because that's somebody we'd probably want to put on the line. Yeah, so far, I like that. Yeah, very much. Yeah, there's no alternatives. I mean, great game for us, right? No injuries as of yet as well. Yeah, they must be very new. I mean, not very, very new, but like pretty new. Because obviously there's some basics that they get, but there's also a lot of stuff that is being very confusing. I've got a ton of linemen on the cusp of leveling up. But yeah, I think new and maybe don't really watch a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. I feel like I've spun into a lot more of that since Blood Bowl 3 started its season relaunch. I didn't really play in the pre-ladder, so I know it sounded like there was a lot of that during that as well, and maybe a bit less now, seeing as some players have gone away. But I am running into newer players still. Seems like the player base is a bit wider for the moment, at least. But we'll see. We'll see if that continues. By the time all the stuff's actually here to make it a good game. But yeah, I think he's newish, and I don't think he watches a lot of you know, games online or anything, because like the team build he's got is like, I mean, you just don't see it, right? No rerolls, 4 subs. None of it makes sense. I mean, outside of that, the team build, like the core team build is fine. It's just these subs need to be rerolls. Oh, is that the end of the game? Sweet. Bit of an anticlimax, but I'll take it. Means we don't get hit, which I'm a fan of. Ooh, that laugh. So let's have a look at the breakdown. Alignment MVP. Why not? He gets to level his guy up, which is nice. At least he gets something out of it. Loads of manager progression. For some reason. Let's have a look at the... Okay, that's not what I was going to look at. SBP. So we actually, considering we got 3 touchdowns, not a very big spread of SBP. I guess we weren't injuring people that much. But still. Good game from our perspective. I suppose let's have a look at our rewards. We get some things. Okay, so that's the managed progression thing. So we actually got that, and we got shoulder pad for orcs. Cool. And then we also got Blizzardman Ball. Nope, We got a arm thing for Skaven, I guess. Lizardman Ball's next. Which, you know, I'm not going to say I dislike. So I think we leveled somebody up. Gonna level this guy up, get him dodge. I think we're gonna hold on for tackle till we get it on our Mighty Blow guy, because that's where we really want it. Dodge. Varm. Varm. And that might be our only level up. Still a good one. 6 on... Oh no! We leveled our witch up as well. So I think this is going to be a wrestle witch. I do like a wrestle witch. A wrestle tackle witch, because then it also gives you a secondary tackle. And witches are really good for hunting down like strength 2 things, like gutters and what's the other thing I'm thinking about? Just stuff that, oh, skinks. Like those annoying fast things that get into your backfield and nothing else can take them down. Wrestle tackle witch is kind of nice for that. Especially for gutters, because obviously the block one, sometimes that's not enough. So that's all our leveling up, but that puts our team in a pretty sweet spot, I think. Let's have a look at how are we doing on the team progression thing. I need to go here. There's got to be a better way than here. So we are on 1124. So we're sort of heading roughly towards silver. I wonder if winning games in a row accelerates it up, because we did have a couple of dodgy results that have maybe stunted our growth a little bit despite getting where we've got to. So that may be a thing. I don't think, apparently you don't go down when you're in bronze for defeats. So yeah, there we are. So anyways, I am off for the evening. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out for the match cryo. Hopefully I'll catch your humans or your dark elves soon. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna go zone out for a bit before work tomorrow. And yeah, bye bye for now.